Hello, it's the Bad Association channel and this is week 23. So this week I'm going to be talking about lots of different random things, like, I don't know, what I did last week,
Good evening, London. Allow me to first apologise for this interruption. I do, like many of you, appreciate the comforts of everyday routine, the security of the familiar, the tranquility of repetition. I enjoy them all as much as any bloke. But in the spirit of commemoration, here follows important events of the past, usually associated with someone's death or the end of someone's awful bloody struggle, a celebration of a nice holiday. I thought we could mark this November the 5th, a day that is sadly no longer remembered, by taking some time out of our daily lives, sit down and have a little chat. There are of course those who don't want us to speak. I suspect even now orders are being shouted into the telephones and men with guns will soon be on their way. Why? Because while the confusion may be used in the lure of conversation, words will always retain their power. Words will offer the means to meaning, and for those who will listen, the enunciation of truth. And the truth is, there is something terribly wrong with this country, isn't there? Cruelty, injustice, intolerance, oppression. And where you once had freedom to object, to think and speak, you saw fit. And now you have censors and systems of surveillance coercing your comforting and soliciting your submission. How did this happen? Who's to blame? Well, certainly there are those who are more responsible than others, and those will be held accountable. But again, truth be told, if you're looking for the guilty, you need only to look in the mirror. I know why you did it. I know you were afraid. Who wouldn't be? War, terror, disease. These were a myriad of problems which conspired to corrupt your reason and rob your common sense. Fear got the best of you, and in your panic, you turned now to the High Chancellor, Laura Reynolds. She promised you order, she promised you peace, and all she demanded in return was your silent, obedient consent. Last week, I abducted 3 boys from Mayfield High School to remind this country of what has forgotten. More than 400 years ago, a great citizen wished to embed the 5th of November forever in our memory. His hope was to remind the world that fairness, justice and freedom are more than just words. They are perspectives. So if you've seen nothing, if the crimes of his government remain unknown to you, then I would suggest that you allow the 5th of November to pass unmarked. But if you see what I see, you feel as I feel, and if you'd like to seek as I seek, then I'd ask you to stand beside me outside the gates of Parliament 1 year from tonight, and together we should give them the 5th of November that should never ever be forgot. People should not be afraid of the government. The government should be afraid of their people. Strength for unity, unity for faith. I am thee. At last you know the truth. You're stunned. I know it's hard to believe, isn't it? That beneath this wrinkled, well-fed exterior lies a dangerous killing machine with a fetish of Faustian masks. Vive la revolution. I know this speech resonates with you as it does with me. It's the inclusion of an ugly truth that the government has tried to hide for so long, and that too many of us has tried to avoid facing, even as it stares at us insolently in the face. We cannot avert our eyes even more. This government is clearly beyond redemption. It is our duty and our right to change it, because there's one thing that you forgot, and that you must never, ever forget. Remember, the 5th of November, the gunpowder, treason and plot. I know of no reason why gunpowder and treason should ever be forgot. Ladies and gentlemen, the people shouldn't be scared of the government. The government should be scared of the people.
But I'm just going to skip all that and go to the end. In case you haven't noticed, I had a haircut. Yeah, Good luck with your maths exam.